Hello! Welcome to ACOS the Urban Explorers channel. I'm glad you're here. Please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. Canada, the world's second largest country, where nature and modern life merge. If you're looking for a country where massive glaciers, emerald green lakes, vast forests, and vibrant cities come together, Canada is one of the most exciting places in the world. The country is not only famous for its breathtaking natural beauty, but also for its friendly people, high standard of living, and diverse culture. Interesting facts about Canada that many don't know. One of the world's most peaceful countries, Canada is one of the most livable places on the planet due to its stable political system and low crime rate. The country with the most lakes, Canada has more lakes than all other countries in the world combined, a maple syrup powerhouse. Over 70% of the world's maple syrup comes from Canada, mainly from Quebec. North America's longest highway, the Trans-Canada Highway, stretches 4,860 miles, 7,821 kilometers, across the entire country. Home to the largest bear population, Canada is home to grizzly bears, black bears, and the largest number of polar bears in the world. Canadian women, strong, intelligent, and diverse. The women of Canada are incredibly diverse, as the country is one of the most inclusive and multicultural places in the world. Work and career. Canadian women enjoy some of the highest levels of employment freedom and equality globally. Many hold leadership positions in business, politics, and science. Sports and outdoor activities. Canadian women love outdoor adventures. From skiing and snowboarding to hiking and kayaking, they actively participate in various activities. Family and lifestyle. Canada offers an exceptional quality of life, and women often prioritize balancing family and career. Education and science. Canada's universities produce many successful female graduates who go on to become world-leading researchers and corporate executives. Canada's natural wonders, the land of wilderness. Canada is one of the most scenic and untamed countries in the world. Its vast forests, mountains, and lakes are home to rare wildlife, while its landscapes captivate travelers from around the world. Banff National Park, a stunning mix of turquoise lakes and snow-capped peaks where you can easily spot elk and bears while hiking. Rocky Mountains, one of the most famous mountain ranges, known as a paradise for winter sports and home to some of the best ski resorts in the world. Churchill, Manitoba, the polar bear capital, one of the best places in the world to see wild polar bears in their natural habitat. Niagara Falls, one of the most famous and breathtaking waterfalls globally, attracting millions of tourists every year. Bay of Fundy, home to some of the highest tides in the world, with water levels rising up to 50 feet, 15 meters. Canada's wildlife, land of bears, deer, and polar bears. Canada boasts an astonishingly diverse range of wildlife. Its endless forests, glaciers, and vast water bodies are home to unique animal species. Bears everywhere, black bears, grizzly bears, and polar bears all thrive in Canada. Around 60% of the world's polar bears live here. Moose and caribou. These massive herbivores are common in national parks, especially in Yukon and the Northwest Territories. Whales and marine life. Canada's coastal waters are home to orcas, killer whales, humpback whales, and beluga whales. The beaver, a national symbol. One of Canada's most famous animals, the beaver is a historic emblem of the country. Canada's nightlife. Where to find the best parties. Canada's major cities offer an exciting and vibrant nightlife that caters to every taste. Toronto, the most energetic city, the capital of clubs, rooftop bars, and music festivals. King Street and Queen West are the best spots for a wild night out. Montreal, the hub of jazz and electronic music. Montreal is famous for its jazz clubs and electronic music festivals, including the world-famous Montreal International Jazz Festival. Vancouver, chic cocktail bars and craft breweries. If you love unique drinks and a relaxed nightlife scene, Vancouver is the perfect choice. Tip: Canada's party scene is world-class, but the rules are strictly enforced. The legal drinking age is 19 in Ontario and British Columbia, 18 in Quebec and Alberta. Summary: why people love Canada. Canada is a paradise for adventurers, where stunning natural landscapes, vibrant cities, and friendly people create a perfect experience. World-class education and healthcare. One of the most livable countries in the world. A multicultural society. One of the most inclusive places where people of all nationalities feel at home. Untamed landscapes and incredible wildlife. Canada is a true natural wonder. Thriving nightlife and cultural experiences, its big cities never sleep. If you love thrilling adventures, welcoming people, and breathtaking natural beauty, Canada is the perfect travel destination for you. Have you ever been to Canada? Share your favorite experience in the comments. Canadian tourism, a paradise for nature. Lovers and adventurers, Canada is one of the best travel destinations in the world, offering breathtaking landscapes, vibrant cities, rich historical heritage, and vast wilderness. Whether it's hiking in the Rocky Mountains, kayaking on emerald green lakes, whale watching on the Atlantic coast, or experiencing the northern lights in the Arctic tundra, Canada provides unique adventures all year round. This vast country attracts tourists throughout the year, skiing and snowboarding in winter, hiking and trekking in spring and summer, and enjoying the world's most stunning autumn foliage in the fall. But Canada isn't just famous for its mountains and forests. Its incredible coastlines often don't get the recognition they deserve. Canada's most beautiful beaches and coastlines. Many people don't realize that Canada has an extensive coastline. In fact, it has the longest coastline in the world, stretching over 243,000 kilometers, 51,000 miles. Along the Atlantic Ocean, the Pacific Ocean, and the Arctic waters, you'll find numerous scenic beaches and shorelines where the untouched beauty of nature is truly mesmerizing. Long Beach, Vancouver Island, British Columbia. Why visit? Where the wild waves of the Pacific Ocean meet vast sand dunes and rugged rainforests. Best time to visit, June-September, but winter storms also create an unforgettable spectacle. What makes it special? One of the best places in the world for surfing and whale watching. Location, inside Pacific Rim National Park, surrounded by ancient rainforests and fresh ocean breezes. Singing Sands Beach, Prince Edward Island. Why visit? A pristine beach where the sand sings when you step on it. Best time to visit, June-August, when the water is warmest. What makes it special? The unique sand composition creates a strange, squeaky sound underfoot. Perfect for families and sunbathers who enjoy shallow, crystal-clear waters. Wasaga Beach, Ontario. Why visit? It's the longest freshwater beach in the world. Length 14 kilometers, 8.7 miles of pure soft sand. What makes it special? Located along Lake Huron, this beach is known for its fine, white sand and clear waters. Best time to visit, June-September, when the water is warm enough for swimming. Parley Beach, New Brunswick. Why visit? One of Canada's warmest beaches, with water temperatures reaching over 20 to 68 degrees. What makes it special? Shallow, clear waters make it ideal for swimming and sunbathing. Nearby attraction, Shediac, the lobster capital of the world, home to the world's largest lobster sculpture. Dune du Sud Beach, Quebec. Why visit? A beach with striking red sandstone cliffs and sea caves. Best time to visit, summer with temperatures around 20 to 25 degrees, 68, 77 degrees. What makes it special? The contrast between the red cliffs and white sand creates a stunning visual, especially at sunset. Location, Magdalen Islands, one of Canada's most hidden gems. Chesterman Beach, Tofino, British Columbia. Why visit? One of the most romantic beaches in Canada, perfect for sunset walks. What makes it special? The endless stretch of sand and constant roar of the Pacific Ocean waves. Best time to visit? Year-round, even in winter, the mist-covered rainforests create a magical atmosphere. Nearby attraction, Tofino, Canada's surf capital, is ideal for outdoor and adventure enthusiasts. Travel tips: what to know before visiting Canada. Weather: Canada's climate can be unpredictable. Even in summer, temperatures can drop suddenly, so always bring a warm layer. Wildlife safety: if hiking in the wilderness, be aware of bears and other wildlife. Always carry bear spray and follow local safety guidelines. Transportation: public transit is excellent in big cities, but if you plan to explore national parks, renting a car is the best option. National park passes: Canada's famous national parks require entrance fees, so it's best to book your tickets online in advance. Respect nature: Canada is a very eco-conscious country, so don't litter, don't feed the wildlife, and always follow conservation rules. Why do tourists love Canada? Canada offers a unique mix of wild nature, world-class cities, and stunning coastlines. It's the perfect choice for those who seek adventure and outdoor exploration. Canada's beaches and shorelines are just as breathtaking as tropical paradises, just in a different way. If you love outdoor activities like hiking, skiing, or whale watching, Canada will captivate you. Canada, the land of the biggest, best, and most unique things. Canada is not only famous for its vast landscapes and breathtaking nature, but it also holds numerous incredible records. Here's a list of Canada's biggest, longest, and most unique achievements. From natural wonders to Guinness World Records, engineering marvels, and gastronomic specialties. The world's second largest country, with 9.98 million square kilometers, Canada is the second largest country in the world after Russia. Fun fact: if Canada's total land area were divided among European countries, almost 50 nations could fit inside it. Longest coastline. Canada has the longest coastline in the world, 243,000 kilometers long, which is more than 6 times the Earth's equator. The largest freshwater lake in the world. The largest freshwater lake by surface area is Lake Superior, which is shared between Canada and the United States. Size, 80 to 100 kilometers bigger than Ireland. Fun fact: if all its water were distributed among the world's population, each person would receive 2 kilometers of water. The world's largest forests. Canada is often called the lungs of the earth, as forests cover about 38% of its land, more than half of the Amazon rainforest. Fun fact: Canada is home to the world's largest boreal forest, covering more than 270 million hectares. Tree population. Canada has more trees than people, about 3 trillion trees. Canada's highest mountain. Mount Logan in Yukon is Canada's highest peak, standing at 5,959 meters. Fun fact: Mount Logan is still growing as tectonic activity pushes it higher each year. The country with the most waterfalls. Canada has more waterfalls than any other country in the world. Most famous, Niagara Falls, attracting 30 million visitors every year. Highest waterfall, Della Falls, Vancouver Island, British Columbia. 440 meters tall, more than 8 times higher than Niagara. Home to the world's largest polar bear population. Canada is home to around 60% of the world's polar bears. The town of Churchill is known as the polar bear capital of the world. Fun fact: Churchill even has a special polar bear jail where bears that wander into town are temporarily held before being safely relocated. The world's longest national highway. The Trans-Canada Highway is the longest national highway in the world, stretching 7,121 kilometers across the country. Fun fact: if you drove nonstop across the entire highway, it would take about 80 hours. Canada is home to the world's fastest dive coaster. Yukon Striker, located at Canada's Wonderland in Toronto, is the fastest and steepest dive coaster in the world. Top speed 130 miles. What makes it special? It features a 90-degree freefall and dives into an underground tunnel beneath the water, one of the coldest places on Earth. The town of Snag, Yukon, holds the record for the coldest temperature ever recorded in North America. Temperature 63 degrees 81 in 1947. Fun fact: it was so cold that people's breath froze in midair and fell to the ground as ice crystals. The world's largest maple syrup producer. Canada produces about 80% of the world's maple syrup, mostly from Quebec. Fun fact: in 2012, Canada witnessed the world's largest maple syrup heist when thieves stole 5,400 tons of syrup worth over $30 million. Why is Canada so unique? Canada is not only vast and stunning, but it holds multiple Guinness World Records and natural wonders. It has some of the cleanest air, largest forests, and biggest freshwater reserves on Earth. It's home to polar bears, whales, and untouched wilderness, making it a paradise for nature lovers. Canada boasts the longest road, the fastest roller coaster, and the most waterfalls in one country. And of course, if you love maple syrup, Canada is your ultimate dream destination. Which Canadian record would you love to experience first? Let us know in the comments. Public safety in Canada. How safe is the country? Canada is one of the safest countries in the world, consistently ranking among the top nations on the Global Peace Index. Known for its friendly people, low crime rates, and stable political environment, Canada offers a secure setting for both tourists and residents. Crime rate. How does Canada compare to other countries? Canada's crime rate is significantly lower than that of the United States and many other Western countries. For example, the homicide rate in Canada is 3 times lower than in the US. Canada has one of the lowest firearm crime rates among developed nations. Police presence is strong and law enforcement responds quickly to emergencies. Quebec City, Ottawa, and Halifax are among the safest cities in the country. Safest and most dangerous cities. Safest cities: Quebec City, Ottawa, Burlington, Kingston, St. John's. More crime-prone cities: Winnipeg, Regina, Edmonton, and Thunder Bay, which have higher crime rates, especially related to drugs and gang activities. However, even the less safe Canadian cities are much safer than most US metropolises. Canadian police, reliable and trustworthy. Canadian law enforcement agencies are highly respected, and most people trust the police. The Royal Canadian Mounted Police, RCMP, known as the Mounties, is a national force that operates across all provinces. Police officers are known for being friendly and helpful, making it easy for tourists to seek assistance. Corruption is almost non-existent within the police force. How safe is Canada for women? Canada is one of the safest countries for women. Public transportation and nightlife are safe, even for solo female travelers. The rate of sexual crimes is lower than in many other developed nations. Many cities have safe walk programs, where volunteers escort women walking alone at night. Terrorism and political stability. Canada is a politically stable country with no frequent terrorist attacks or violent political unrest. The Canadian government enforces strict immigration and security screening processes. Law enforcement agencies actively monitor potential threats. Canada is a NATO member, but it is not considered a high-risk military target. What are the most common crimes in Canada? Although violent crimes are rare, petty theft and burglaries can still occur. Pickpocketing can happen in large cities and tourist areas. Car theft is more frequent in some areas of Toronto and Vancouver. Online fraud and financial scams are also something to be aware of. Transportation safety. Canada's transportation is safe and well organized. Roads are in excellent condition and strict traffic laws are enforced. Public transport is safe even at night. However, winter driving can be dangerous due to icy roads, so extra caution is necessary. Tips for staying safe as a tourist in Canada. Although Canada is very safe, it's always wise to be cautious. Do not leave valuables unattended in public places. If walking at night, choose busy, well-lit streets. Do not accept drinks from strangers in bars or clubs. Use official taxis or trusted ride-sharing services. Uber, Lyft. Is Canada a safe country? Yes! Canada is one of the safest countries in the world, with low crime rates, political stability, and efficient law enforcement. Public safety is excellent, especially in smaller towns and rural areas. Tourists can explore cities and natural wonders with minimal security concerns. Canadians are friendly and helpful, making it easy to travel safely. Canada is a place where people can live and travel without stress or fear, which is why it is also ranked among the happiest countries in the world. Would you feel safe traveling to Canada? Let us know in the comments.